Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, like I said, man, I survived the game. I'm 56. Look young, but I'm old, and I'm just thankful, that I could stand in front of the mic. It's a lot of politics. I guess I got it. I get in my own way a lot. After I got out, I did the decade. I was kind of like not scared to come outside, but I was real cautious about my involvement with certain areas. I got triggers about the game, and it's just like once I done that time by myself, I feel like I really ain't had no family and friends. So I structured my life in a way to where that would never happen to me again. That decade, that's a bad MF, man. Like a motherfucker, nigga, like a motherfucker. That's a bad boy. I'm talking about so many days went by. I was walking down the bowling alley. That's the side when you're going back from like the child hall or the infirmary or the chapel. You going back to your housing area. I got weary. I got weary. I just looked at the sky and I was like, man, I broke down. I was like, man, this shit ain't gonna never be over with. So I took a lot of notes and I paid attention to what I was going through. And when you out here, when you on paper, you done been down there, man, it's so easy. A grasshopper could jump in front of your car. You going back to the penitentiary. So, we don't have no unity. And I know from Umia and them and all of the political prisoners that was in the Panthers, man, niggas ain't coming. Ain't nobody coming. So you have to come for yourself. You have to be there for yourself. And you can't be mad about it. A lot of people ain't gonna understand it. That's all right. That's all right. Cause when you get sunk up in there, man, if you ain't got no strong family, if you ain't got, you know, it's different kinds of friends. Like the game is an illusion. So all the friends and the people therein, man, you can't really count on that. It used to be where you could count on the brothers of the struggle, the brothers of the game, but that died like in the 80s. Like I remember we used to go to concerts and nigga go to jail, everybody will pitch in and get him out. It was just really kind of like more family oriented than it is right now. But back to what I was saying, man, that Mafia Genie, Mafia Me album, I dropped it in 1999, the dawn of 2000. Man, ain't nobody touching that to this day. Check it out. Aries the Dangerous Dawn, Mafia Me, the album, the audio biography of Aries a Dangerous Dawn. Then I came back, I was in the streets. I came back after like 20 years and hit them with the Chronicles of the Dope Man, Volume 1. Bah! Popped them. I was really supposed to drop the Chronicles of the Dope Man in '08. So I started writing on the Chronicles. A lot of songs didn't make the album. Like I got like 5,000 songs. A lot of songs didn't make the album. And if you know anything about recording, you gotta have beats. Niggas want money for their beats, and you can't just go in the studio. If you ain't got your own lab, you can't just go in and just record every night till you get everything done. Not if you want quality production. Like Muhammad 2G, that's like to this day, that's my boy. That's the hardest producer in the world. Never charged me a dime. I always, like, he got my back. He believed in me. He made me 4 new beats right now. Like, he the truth, man. He a real brother. But that Mafia Genie album, it started off with Mobsters Ain't Got No Feelings. Classic. African drum. Then we go into the Bass Motel. Then we go into Unholy Thug. See, you got to be up in age to know about that Psycho, that movie Psycho, and Norman Bates in the Bates Motel. Yeah, that's a whole song on the album. Then we go into that jazz club feel, that Unholy Thug, you know. Then we go into, I think we go into that For a Little While. Classic. Then we hit them, man, there's so many. Me and Dream, Unidentified Forever Outlaw. Then I stood with the Gladiators on Street Life Star. I stood in the gaps, man. Yeah. Then there's so many on there. Check it out. I came out, I hit y'all with that push. Man, ain't nobody bothered, ain't nobody, and I put that Michael Jackson to it. I wrote that one on the Goree unit. What else? 9 Years Young. But we gonna stay right here. I'm gonna pause it right here with that Love Warm Money, A-Reeds the Dangerous Dawn. Like I said, I got a 30-year sentence. I couldn't write the song when I was in the streets. When I got that 30, I went to my housing area in the county and bah! Hit them boys, wrote it, man. I was like, I had to do 10 before I could record it. Got out, you know, it's done now. So when I hear that song, I got that beat in 2001 after I got out of the year violation. And that's another long story. Thank God for Miss Geraldine. Thank God for the attorney, Matt Leeper. South with a deadly, man. Thank you, Lord. That would have held me for a life. That was a life sentence right there. And then some. Man, I'm grateful for you, Big Mitch, Kinetic, Marcus Muhammad, Mitchell Muhammad, Jared Muhammad, Brother Roderick Muhammad, Derek Laws. Man, I learned so much from just being around y'all and watching y'all, man. My comrades, I call y'all my comrades. Dougie D, DB, Doug Barrow, king of the South Side. I always tell him that. Who else, man? My circle's so small. My boy, Tony Hodge, good dude. Tony DeWitt. All the members of the Zen Center, Ami Tofu. All my real Muslim brothers, Assalamu alaikum. You know, Japanese homeboys, Takashi. You know, it's, of course, my sons, A-Reeds and I-Reed, my daughters, Ariel and Megan, you know. I love y'all, man. You know, if anything ever should happen, you know, I'm just going to start leaving these recordings and giving the proper shout-outs and giving the flowers to the ones that deserve it, that's supposed to have it, that need to receive it, and need to understand it. It's all Mafia love, man. K Reno, thank you, man, for putting me on the podcast. Amazing podcast, Underground Dialogue. I want to get up with Mike D and get on the podcast down in Houston. You know, yeah, they need to know about me. You know, I got ties with Zero. I got ties with niggas, but it seems like niggas get amnesia or they hold vendettas, and you don't even know what you be done to them, man. You know, you just know that I ain't even told the story yet. Shout out Fisher Boy. You know, the story ain't even out yet. Like, you know, I just try to protect boy's image. But you know, I was on the block. Niggas wasn't even in diapers yet. Probably wasn't even born. I'm 56 years old. But ain't no respect for the veterans, man. And I ain't asking for no handouts, because I know one thing. Boy, when it's time to hit that stage, and that line come out, nigga, I could stand up there with the best of them. Yo, I know I can. With just I ain't even talking about my other songs, but with the Chronicles and the Mafia Me album, I could stand in the paint with anybody. Yeah, I could stand in the paint with anybody, song for song. I know that. But yeah, you know, I ain't gonna get too much ego, get too arrogant. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, because I will transform into Dracula / werewolf / gorilla / juggernaut / menace. But I'm gonna stay Aries, man. You know, I'm up in age, but I don't feel it, you know. But I'm gonna say this, man. One day I've been seeing all my peers. I've been seeing a lot of boys that I went to school with. They not here no more. Shout out Lil Mud, rest in peace. Welcome home, Show Joe. Kevin Kill, rest in peace. Condre, up in the feds, man. I ain't taking them calls. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Nothing. But man, I love y'all from a distance, man. You know, we ain't strong enough to battle with the principalities and the treachery of this system, man. So, you know, I know that. I know what I know. You know, and that's all I know. Rest in peace, Bruce Magruder. I don't know. That's who gave me my first sack, my first shake, my first taste of money. I'm grateful because, you know, I ran away at a young age. Rest in peace, Chucky. Rest in peace, Kelly. Rest in peace, Dexter. Rest in peace, Peter Gunn. All my comrades. It's so many. But, man, I just want to say this to the world, man. My name is Aries Kadori Jr. I'm one of the coldest in Texas. I'm that diamond in the rough. Check me out. Aries the Dangerous Dawn. Everything. South Park's finest. Yeah.